Hello everyone. In this 2-minute revision lesson today, we would discuss the topic gender, socialization, and educational attainment. Gender socialization begins long before a child enters school. Norman, 1988, found that boys and girls are raised differently from an early age, through toys, clothes, and expectations. Girls are encouraged to be nurturing, and often grow up seeing their futures in terms of marriage and motherhood. Sue Sharp, 1970s, found that girls' aspirations were focused more on relationships and less on education or careers. Meanwhile, boys are taught that success and status come from having well-paid jobs, linking masculinity to achievement. These messages are passed down both consciously and unconsciously. Within schools, gender bias also plays a role. Girls were often seen as less capable, especially in subjects like maths and science. Textbooks reinforced stereotypes, showing women in domestic roles and men in professional ones. Islam and Asadullah, 2018, found that gender inequality was especially visible in textbooks from Pakistan and Bangladesh, compared to more balanced portrayals in Malaysia and Indonesia. However, by the 1990s, Sue Sharp found a shift. Girls began prioritizing socioeconomic success, and this may explain why girls now outperform boys in most subjects. Despite ongoing stereotyping, subject choice also reflects gender socialization. Boys tend to enter STEM fields, while girls lean toward the arts and social sciences. This is linked to childhood socialization. Boys are often given toys that develop mathematical thinking, while girls receive toys linked to care and domestic life. A study by Charles et al. Confirmed that boys are more likely to have mathematical aspirations, though the size of the gender gap varies by country and culture. This suggests that ethnicity and class also interact with gender. In higher education, women dominate in areas like humanities and education, making up around 64% of those degrees, a trend that continues into the job market. However, the socialization theory has been criticized for being too deterministic. It often ignores individual agency, the ability of people to resist or redefine gender roles. Children aren't passive. They make choices too. Socialization also interacts with family dynamics and wider social structures. In short, while gender socialization strongly shapes educational outcomes, it's only part of a much larger and more complex picture. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.